A great starting project if you're learning alterations or just fixing your own ready-made clothing would be hemming or shortening pants. Now, shortening pants can just be because that you bought them too long. Maybe you found them in a thrift store too long. Maybe you're petite. It also could be for someone, it's not uncommon at all for one leg to be shorter than the other. You know, some of it could be from birth, some of it's from scoliosis, some of it's from an injury or a surgery, but it is not that uncommon. In fact, it's not nearly as uncommon as you would think. So then learning to do your own would definitely be something that in the long run can save you quite a bit of money in terms of going to a tailor, but also it will give you the opportunity, like the ability to purchase a little bit more outside of what you feel like you have to focus on in the store. And what I mean by that is if you are petite and always heading to the petite section, you aren't going to be limited to that. Or if you're someone that likes to thrift, which I absolutely believe in, because then it's recycling clothing rather than buying new. So if you have trouble finding stuff in a thrift store, this is a great way to kind of expand your horizons, because if you're buying pants that are a little bit too long just because that's what they have in stock, you can take them home and shorten them. The other thing that it is super convenient for is children. Yes, I have a couple of them, and forever they have pants that are too long, and then of course they grow very quickly and they're too short. But what happens with children is that frequently their waist size and the length of their legs are not aligned. For instance, I have a now 12-year-old, and 2 years ago it was just a little wider at the waist, and so we were buying bigger sizes, but they were inches and inches, like I'm talking like 6 inches too long. And so you can even use methods of hemming, shortening by machine that can be taken out, and the main thing with that is just don't cut off the excess. Give yourself enough extra seam allowance and fold, and don't cut off all the excess. And especially for children's wear, it's not going to be nearly as noticeable from the outside, and of course they're not going to be as particular as adults for making sure that they look in fashion.